It's time for this week's episode of Brandon Sports Talk, featuring in-depth interviews from those who are trending in the world of athletics. And now, here's the host of Brandon Sports Talk, Brandon Pate.
Welcome back to Brandon Sports Talk. In today's episode, I have the privilege to interview the PWHPA professional hockey player, Marie Soleil Deschênes. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Can you talk about how you knew that you wanted to play professional hockey?
After my university experience, I was still in love with the game, so I decided to look up for a professional team. That's where I end up in Montreal, and I wanted to improve my game and still play the sport that I love.
What was it like playing college for the University of PEI?
It was probably the best 5 years of my life. It was a lot of great experience, made a lot of friends, a lot of memories, and it's just a really great experience for women's hockey.
What were some of your accomplishments during your college career?
I was nominated Women's Athlete of the Year at my last year when I graduated. So I think that's the biggest award I had at UPEI.
What was it like coming out of UPEI going into the CWHL?
It was quite different. I was in PEI and going back to Montreal in a big city. So it was really fun going in Montreal because that's where I grew up. And it was a great experience to play in front of my family.
What was that feeling like of when you got drafted to Montreal to go back home to play in front of your family?
It was really exciting to go back where I was from and let the people see what I've come up to after PEI, and just to be back home was just a great fun.
How did it feel the first time you got to put on that Montreal jersey, obviously representing your home?
It was a great accomplishment. When I came in Montreal, I was the third goalie. So for me to put the jersey for the first time was just proving that the hard work pays off.
What's it like being, of course, a goalie in professional hockey?
Well, goalie is a tough position. There's only one net, and so it's really you gotta be really hard mentally. So hard work is really important, and confidence and positive attitude.
What were some of the things that you accomplished in the CWHL with Montreal?
I had a chance to play only 5 games with Montreal with the CWHL. I think the biggest accomplishment was that in my 5 games, I had 3 shutouts.
That's pretty impressive. Of course, whenever the CWHL folded, what was it like going from the CWHL to the PWHPA?
At first, when we heard that it was that the CWHL was over, it was kind of a shock for us. But we were kind of excited that there was maybe another step for women's hockey with the PWHPA, and we were really appreciative that there was maybe another plan for the women's hockey professionally. So I was really excited to be back with the same group of people and still be able to play.
Of course, speaking about that, what was it like, obviously, whenever you joined the PWHPA and you still stuck in Montreal instead of going, for example, to New Hampshire or Boston?
Well, sorry, what was the question?
What was it like, obviously, joining the PWHPA and staying in, of course, the area that you were at instead of going to other areas like Boston?
I decided to stay in Montreal just because that's where I'm from, and I really like the group of girls that I practice with and play with. So for me, I really just wanted to stay in Montreal.
How did it feel to obviously put on the PWHPA jersey for Montreal?
Actually, this is the first time of the year when we played in Halifax that I put on the PWHPA jersey. The first and the second year, obviously there was COVID, so there's not really any games where I could have played. But the last weekend in Halifax, it was really fun to put the jersey because I really missed the game, and it was just a great opportunity.
What is a typical game day like playing in Montreal for the PWHPA?
A game day like we usually, personally, I like to relax during the day and maybe watch a couple of hockey videos. I like to stay active a little bit, and going to the rink, we get there maybe 2 hours before, and we get a off ice warm up with the girls. We play spike ball and get warmed up, listen to good music, and then obviously after we have on ice warm up and puck drop after that.
Of course, what is it like obviously playing in the tournaments that the PWHPA offers?
It's really fun because a lot of families and young girls that their dream is to play professional. It's fun to play in front of them because it gives them a dream to look up to, and it's just fun to play hockey. So
What is it like obviously getting to see fans wear your jersey and ask for your autograph?
it's a really special moment when someone asks you an autograph, because it's just so fun to see little girls or anyone, little players, ask for your autograph, because you never get used to it. It's just really fun to see that they look up to you.
Of course, what was that first moment like whenever you became a professional and you got asked, obviously, to get your autograph and photo?
I was really happy. I was a little bit shocked, but I was really happy to do it. And I was like, this is fun. I really like being a professional hockey player.
What does a typical game day look like for you?
I usually get up not too late, not too early. I get a little bit of a walk in. I eat pretty good, drink a lot of water. I do a lot of video or high hand coordination with tennis balls and stuff like that. And usually when I get to the rink, I'm all prepared and focused to go to the game.
Of course, do you have any game day routines and rituals that you do?
I usually do a warm up with racquetball to help with the eye-hand coordination. I really like to do, and to listen to rock and roll music.
Of course, once you step on the ice, is there any rituals that you do to obviously make sure the goal is set the way you like and stuff like that?
I'm not really picky about that. I'm just, as soon as I step on the ice, I just feel really comfortable and really ready. When I get my first shot, that's when I know like how I'm feeling, and it's just the beginning of the game.
Of course, as a goalie playing professional hockey, what is it like obviously being in that goalie box and having that first shot or even multiple shots come at you?
When you get in the game, you're quite a little bit nervous. So when you get the first shot and you stop it, that's when you just feel more comfortable, and that's when you get more focused into the game and just happy to be there.
Who are some players that you look up to in the league and in hockey in general?
Actually, my idol was Kim Saint-Pierre. So for me to see her at the top of Notre Dame was actually really fun. And I just look up to her since I'm really young. And I'm happy that I play professionally. And she's one of the reasons why I got so far.
Of course, with playing in the PWHPA and having Olympian gold medalists and Olympian medals obviously play with you, what is that like having those Olympians play alongside you?
It's really fun because practicing with them, you get better, and it's just a really good vibe with the team. And they're pretty much like us, but they're a little bit, they're known from everyone. So it's really fun to be with them.
What advice would you give college hockey players looking to play college hockey?
To play professionally, I would say if they want to play professionally, I mean, there's 2 leagues now. Well, hopefully a new league with the PWHPA, but I think they should do it because it's a great experience and we need to grow the women's hockey.
Of course, what advice would you give players that are looking to obviously make the decision whether to go play in the PWHPA or the PHF?
I think they should just look at both of them and see whatever fits well for them. Maybe contact coaches and see what they need as a player, and from that decide where they want to play.
What are some of your future plans in the PWHPA?
For now, I take one day at a time. I'm 27, so I don't really know what's going to happen next year and about the league or the PWHPA. So I'm just taking one day at a time and just enjoying my time.
That's wonderful. Where can my listeners find you at on social media?
My Instagram at Soleil_39.
Thank you again, Marie Soleil, for your interview, and best of luck in your future in the PWHPA.
Thank you.
You can find Brandon Sports Talk on Facebook at Brandon Sports Talk, Instagram at Brandon Sports Talk, Twitter at Talk_Brandon, and you can find me on YouTube at Brandon Sports Talk. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again, Marie Soleil, for your interview, and best of luck in your future.
Thank you.
You've been watching Brandon Sports Talk. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to Brandon Sports Talk on social media and on YouTube.